Are the debaters ready? May I ask the affirmative speaker who's your first speaker? You're the first speaker, and you're the second. Kimishi, are you the first speaker? Look out, second. Pinky, third. So this is what we're gonna have. First speech negative, and then speech, and then we're just gonna go back to you. Is that okay? So you'll be doing like
We can do like for economy.
how about the political? Okay, do the political first, and then you go back to the economic. Just do like some sort of thing again. Go about it. Okay. So listen up, guys, and please observe and learn. Let's start. Somebody taking your videos? Okay. Proposition is resolved. Gay marriage should be legalized in Thailand. At the affirmative side, please stand up to be recognized. Please give them a round of applause. And at the negative side, please stand up. Give them a round of applause. First affirmative speaker to deliver her speech. You may start.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the first affirmative speaker. Today, I would like to give you evidence about to answer the question, is legalizing gay marriage in Thailand necessary? My answer is definitely yes. Here are some evidence to support my answer. First, Article 30 of Constitution of Thailand states that every person are equal before the law. Unjust discrimination against a person shall not be permitted. If gay marriage is not legal, you are kind of discriminating by sex. They should have equal rights. Everybody should have equal rights, no matter what sex they are. And if it is legalized, this will enable spouse to have rights on child custody. By Commercial and Civil Code of Thailand, clause 1567. So if they divorce or if one of them die, the other spouse can have the rights. And in the eye of law now, the spouse are just friends. If an emergency happens to one person and then the other person cannot help with any medical or legal documents at all. So that might have use a lot of time if an emergency happens, and then contacting the family members may use a lot of time too. So the person who had the emergency might have died. And also, the government also agreed with this. It was confirmed by Mr. Kamnoon Sitisaman, the spokesperson for the panel, that the new constitution will treat all of us equally. That will also include gay marriage. Gay marriage will be legalized in the future. This was planned since 2013, and it was confirmed already. So why not legalizing gay marriage? Thank you. I'm now ready for the interpolation.
May I ask the first speaker to interpolate?
So the first question is love a piece of paper? Can I hear it all again? Yes. Is love a piece of paper?
Is love a piece of paper? Love is like an emotion for the person, the feeling itself. So if you compare it to a paper, I'm not sure how to answer that.
So do you know any couple, like male and female couple, who has been staying for a long time but didn't get married?
It's their right to do so, why not? But it's alright to legalize gay marriage.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And you have the first negative side to deliver her speech.
So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the first speaker of the negative side. I will be focused on refuting the evidence given from the affirmative side about the political impact. So the question is gay marriage should be legalized in Thailand necessary? My answer is definitely no. If you said that all people are equal and they should have the rights and freedom to marry whoever they want, you have to know first that when marriage is legalized, then there is a marriage registration between two people, which it is only a paper. Then why should gay marriage be legalized if that piece of paper cannot judge your love? Or if you said that the legal marriage gives you some advantageous rights to do so, like having less tax or to be able to loan the money together to buy a house, or like the affirmative one said, if one is sick and the other one can make a decision about it, or about when one is died and how to do with their money. You can have these rights as a life partner. They have the rights as one of the family members. They can be romantic or very, very close friends, and they can be in the same sex. This is why marriage registration is not necessary. There are many options you can choose, not only to get married. Thank you. I'm ready for the interpretation.
Okay, can we have the second affirmative speaker to clarify? Yes, yes, the second affirmative speaker. So we start the interpretation.
If you do the marriage registration, does it hurt anyone?
No.
And so meaning there's no harm, right? If you don't have like a life partner, can you like build a family, build like money, and like have a really warm welcome family?
Yes.
Okay, so can we have the second affirmative speaker to deliver the speech?
So good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for the second affirmative speaker. I'm here to answer your question, is legalized gay marriage beneficial? My answer is also yes. So let's talk about some examples of like situations of gay couples first. The bank won't give joint loans to the couple for housing because for the bank's rule, not marrying do not have like registration, meaning they are not like economically stable. So they cannot get the loans for their house. Why not? Everybody should like be treated equally, right? But they cannot get the loans because they are just gay and they cannot get married legally. And also the spouse cannot get joint property rights if one of them died. And the rights, like all of the joint properties that is under one of the spouse name, and if that spouse died, all of the properties that both of them just built together will just go to the person that dies family. The other spouse cannot get any rights on the properties at all if there was no testament from the dying people. That also refutes the first negative speaker that says they can get the properties because legally they cannot get that if there are no testaments. And also, the spouse will not get medical welfare from the government if like the other spouse is a governor. Since according to the Comptroller General Department, that states that the married couple that have the registration, if one of them is a governor and the spouse like get into emergency or get into the hospital, they can get the hospital welfare, but they cannot get that because they don't have the registration. Is that fair? I'm gonna let this question to you. Thank you. I'm ready for the interpretation.
Can I have the second native speaker to interpret?
Can you give me a short answer? The changing of the law is very hard, and why don't you use the existing law? And also, there is already have a life partner, which is act likely like a married.
So life partner is not like 100% like married legally. They cannot get the joint property rights. They cannot get children custody. They cannot get all the rights that all the married people that get married legally have. So it's not the same.
That is all. Okay, so can I have the negative side to second native speaker to deliver speech?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am the second speaker from the negative side, and I will be focused on giving refuting evidences that will support the economic impact of our stand. The topic of our debate is gay marriage should be legalized in Thailand. My answer is obviously no. Here are the points that will support my argument. First, if gay marriage is legalized, more and more number of gay will increase, and the number of the real men will decrease. Directly, this will have a huge effect on the number of population in our country, and it will lead to the economic impact. The reason is because gay people can give birth, and this will definitely decrease the newborn population. Moreover, it will become a lack of labor in almost every part of economic, such as industry, agricultural, investment, importation, and exportation. Have you ever seen a woman working on a very hard work, such as an electrician who climb up to an electricity post, or even a construction worker? The answer may be yes, but it is very rare. Thailand will absolutely need more and more labor in the future, which they will involve in the process of driving and helping the country to develop. What if there are not enough labor? The business owner may have to be faced with many problems, for instance, loss of money or even become a bankrupt. Thailand can become in a risk economic situation, which is lack of circulating fund in the country, low of GDP, and also lower of the international trading with other countries. Next, due to the decrease of population, this can make Thailand become an aging society in the future. The aging societies mean the country that have a population which their age are above 60 years old, more than 10% of all population in the country. This will make the government become lack of market liquidity, no social welfare for people due to the decrease of the tax pay from people. And thank you. I'm now ready for the interpretation.
Who's interpolating?
So the first question is, can you give an example of a real life situation in Thailand that if we allow gay marriage, it will harm or affect the economy in Thailand?
If the gay couple marry together, they will not have a child, and if they not have a child, there will be decrease in the population of our country. And the statistic of Thailand now show that the birth rate of the newborn child is only 1.3%.
But that doesn't mean it came from gay people, right?
It's like now women are
Sorry, with you, but I want like a yes or no answer. So the next question is, you said if the population decrease because gay cannot because of gay, can't it just adopt a child?
yes, he can adopt a child, but there will be many problems continuing.
But it also is a good thing, right? That he these orphans get to have their own family.
But the children will be raised in the gay style.
And you said if because of gay, it will decrease the amount of like labor in Thailand. What about the heterosexual couples?
They will also decrease, but it will make it worse.
Okay, so that's the end. Okay, so can we have third affirmative speaker to give the first speech?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am the third speaker of the affirmative side of the proposition gay marriage should be legalized in Thailand. It will focus on providing evidences that will support the social impact of our stand. The question here is legalizing gay marriage a practical thing? My answer to this question is a definite yes. And here are the points to why I think like that. First, if we allow gay marriage in Thailand, it will widen up the spaces for the LGBTs, which stands for lesbian, gay, bisexuals, and transgender. They can wear their own pride of being who they are and speak out their own feelings for themselves. This has been proved in the Prashamati poll, which is Thailand's top organization, collaborate with many medias and administrators. What this means is that it will promote equality, reduce discriminations and homophobia, as well as finally diminish all these stigma. Secondly, if we allow gay marriage in Thailand, it will reduce the number of people committed suicide. From the website stopbullying.com stated that there are many gay men and bisexual men committed suicide because they are not accepted in the society, not treated fairly, not respect, and not valued like other people. This shows that there are 8 times more likely to commit suicide than regular people. Third, if we legalize gay marriage in Thailand, it will increase the number of children getting aborted. So this actually clarifies the point of the negative team as well, that these children, it's a good thing because these children getting like their own home, a really warm and welcome family as well. Both the couple and the children will have a happy time. And this will, like the society will then allow these gay marriage to have like a more space in themselves and to express who they really are. So what does this mean? This means that if we allow same-sex couple to marry together, it will enhance the lives of many LGBTs, which again stands for lesbian, gay, bisexuals, and transgender. And this will also promote many strong and positive social impact in their society. Thank you. And now I'm ready for the interpellation.
So you said that if we allow homosexuals to get married, it will support the LGBT in Thailand, right?
Yes.
So, but the majority, so it doesn't mean now it's not actually allowed in Thailand. So then it's not actually allowed, and people are also not think that it should be legal. So what?
Can you rephrase the question?
Okay, just change the question. So reduce the number of commit suicide of gay people. But do you know how many people who commit suicide in Thailand?
Like a lot, and part of it from the statistic, like
How many?
more than,
Can I have a number?
like you meant a specific number. It says that 0.4% committed suicide because of other things, but up to like 5% committed suicide because of like they're not accepted in society because of them being like LGBT.
Well, I think this maybe the people who just commit suicide just have another negative problem. Just like it's just like me. I can say that I'm gay, but I just have no plan to commit suicide. And my last question is, do gay people will raise the child as well as straight? I mean, the kid needs father and mother, right?
But how can you also prove that they cannot raise Thai as well.
Have you ever think about the guy, a gay guy, can they raise a daughter? I mean, there's something that a man cannot help their daughter, like the menstruation, or when the breast grow, or something like that.
But then there's also other factors that can help the children grow and live a happy life. Would you like imagine, okay, they have a really nice family, even though they're gay, right? But then compared to children who's still in like an orphanage, which one would be better?
But have you ever think when they're going to school and then they told the teacher that, hey, you know what, I have to that and I don't have a man. And what do you think the children will be? So have you imagined about the infants, the orphan? They just have no dad, right? But they just rest in the same community. It's just like everybody have no mom and dad, and everybody are the same.
But why can't they be proud? Like, what is the thing that they have to like shy away?
Because it's social norm.
Okay, that's the end of the interpolation. Thank you. So may I ask the third negative speaker to provide their speech? Okay, start.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the third speaker of the negative side, and today the purpose of the speech is to gay marriage should be legalized in Thailand. Well, my answer is no. Here is my evidence to support my answer. First of all, the culture. Well, the religion in Thailand may not say that it is legal to. Excuse me. The religion in Thailand may allow gay people to marry, but let's take a look about the culture. Throughout the history of marriage has been between men and women. And as you know, the old people, they might against homosexual because when they was young, they learned that men just only for women, and women is just only for men. So there are just a group of people who are against gay. And as my research, it said that law is wrong is cleared by people, right? And when people have law, it means that the majority have to approve that it is need to be right. But there are some people who are against, and it's not just only a few. There are a lot. And also, in Thailand, it seems to be gay-friendly country, but let's take a look about it deeply. When I take a research, there are some websites about foreigner that who's moved in Thailand said that it's just fake, it's not real. People that damage, some just ignore them, and also some of the Thai people even rejecting them because they are gay. So as you can see, the majority of Thai people, I mean, some of Thai people still not say that it should be right. And also for the kid, I don't think they will raise a kid as well as heterosexual because kid need mom and dad. And thank you. Now I'm ready for interpolation.
So the person for which speaker will interpolate. You may start.
So you say that Thai culture do not let gay people marry, right? Yes or no?
Hold on, let me think. Thai culture, yes.
So you mean that all of the traditional marriage of the gay people in Thailand are wrong? Yes or no?
I don't know that they have a traditional marriage of the gay people.
They have like a lot of them, and all of the foreigners come to have traditional marriage in Thailand. So is that wrong?
But it's not alright. I mean, there are no laws that gay people can marry in Thailand. So how can they come to Thailand and get married?
Yes. It's not legal. It's just
Yes, it's
traditional.
not legal.
Yeah. So it's not wrong, right? It's not wrong to like have a traditional marriage here in Thailand, like only traditional. So
What do you
say,
mean?
like you say that having gay marriage in Thailand is against Thai culture, but also there are a lot of traditional marriage.
Well,
so
I
why not
understand.
legally?
I understand now. So it's just, I mean, it's traditional might not well, they can do a traditional Thai marriage, but I talk about the people, I mean the old people who know the traditional way more than a teenager. They will not say that it is alright to do that.
But don't you think that all the old people, all the old generation,
No, I
will,
didn't
like,
say
just
all
change?
the old people, and they will not change their mind.
Like,
According to my grandparents.
yes. What about all the new generation? Since all of the older generation will just like got off in just a moment,
Yeah.
and then the new generation will what?
Well,
Be in Thailand.
I said that now they should not be legalized, but maybe in the future you just have to wait for them to die, then just let them marry.
So you're saying that it's not wrong to legalize, but not now, in the future.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, so can I ask the team captains of both sides to prepare your rebuttal speeches for 3 minutes? Time seconds. Okay, let's start with your rebuttal speeches. And I call on first on the affirmative side to deliver the rebuttal speech.
Alright, so I'm here to make a rebuttal speech about our side compared to the negative side. We, the affirmative side, has a very strong point that is clear enough to show that legalizing gay marriage in Thailand should be legal. We have really reliable facts that based off from many polls, research, and websites that shows that gay marriage should be legalized in Thailand. However, in the negative side, their facts is not logical enough and are not well reliable. After we did the interpolations, the first speaker of the negative side stated that having gay marriage or like legalizing them harms no one. And the second speakers of the affirmative side did the one of the fallacies, which is non sequitur. She says that if we allow gay marriage in Thailand, then the population will decrease. But that doesn't mean it will like increase as well. And the third speaker of the negative side first fall out of the path of what she's speaking. She actually stated something or answered something that also support our side. Second, she used her own beliefs. She said the phrase like, I'm gay as well. And she also uses her parents as like her own beliefs or what like to support, which then falls in the confirmation bias fallacy. So this actually concludes why we, the affirmative side, has a strong stand that legalizing gay marriage in Thailand is the way to go. Thank you.
So may I ask the captain of the negative side to deliver the rebuttal speech? Negative side?
So now I'm going to give a rebuttal speech. So as the second speaker of the affirmative side present, the evidence that us already said that that the first speaker of negative side already revealed, and in the interpolation, she said that life partner can adopt the children, but actually they can. And anyway, for the traditional marriage, well, to have a traditional marriage, it's just like a fancy body. We just can't have a traditional marriage in just like other countries, such as Myanmar or USA or Cambodia. So when you say that the fact of us or the logic is not true, how can you say that? What is your proof? You cannot prove that. And first of all, me as the third speaker of the negative side, I didn't use my family as the support, the detail. I just tell you that, well, my grandmother doesn't say that it is a right thing, and they just don't like it. So that's it.
Okay, give them a round of applause.